We got positives of the anniversary of 7th End. Alright, chat. We got a lot of CC. Then we got a lot of resources. Then we got high moments. Then we got good character choices. I don't know what anybody says. Is that it? 2 times Z power? Yeah, 2 times Z power. That was really nice as well. I also have to give it. I also have to give them like a little tip with the Frieza banner at least being better than normal, and Z power. And Z power for Frieza. That's also really good. All right, chat. Any more positive, chat? Are there any more positives for the 7th anniversary? Trying to think. Overdrive? No, I don't think Overdrive is a positive in my opinion. I think Overdrive is a terrible mechanic. I think having 2 Rising Rush abilities in the game is dog shit. Because if Overdrive existed by itself, I think it's a plus. Because I feel like Overdrive works better as a comeback mechanic because you literally get stronger when you're down. So I like that aspect of Overdrive, but Overdrive combined with Rising Rush in a match is pretty shit. Removes the Tamarcon meta, it removes. You got it with blue? Okay, Pezzy, explain to me this. If an opponent uses a strike card against me and they overdrive, how do I counter it? When was the last match I won the timer count? Today. Literally today, bro. That argument doesn't work. Because I mean, matches happen every game, but it's not. Overdrive didn't remove timer counts matches. It didn't at all. Comparing Daima to help the 7th anniversary isn't actually helping the 7th anniversary anyway. I don't. That's a terrible comparison. Exactly. Every team has 2 or 3 revival endurance units, bro. Plus KO guard too on top of that. So I don't understand. So yeah, I think these are the positives. I think there's any other positive. I think ground battles in its current state, to me, what I said before countless times, ground battles is bare bones right now. It doesn't help units, it doesn't nerf units, it doesn't change the dynamic of a match. All it is a visual change, which is, I guess, the most that's the only positive I think. It's fresh. Okay, it's a new sight to see on your eyes. The KO animations, they're cool. Other than that, the ground battle system itself, I don't think it's a positive overall, in my opinion. I don't think it's a positive. Not only that too, but even if it was a positive, it makes the game run worse for a lot of individuals. So that basically cancels it out. So if you think it's good, it makes the game run worse. So that equals 0 at that point. So I think this is all positive for the anniversary. Alright, negatives. Oh, we got a lot of negatives, bro. A lot of negatives on these 7th End. A lot, actually. It's not even funny. Alright, we got dead weeks. We got lack of Zenkais. We got lack of platinum equips, which have a lot more. Power creep within the anniversary is pretty bad. Part 1 as a whole is just horrific. Power is pretty bad. Meta stinks kinda. Obviously got the game optimization. Lag, I mean, lag's year round. Lag is year round, bro. Lag can't be a negative. Lag happens regardless of the anniversary. Sparking Ultra Banner? No, I wouldn't count that as a negative, in my opinion. It sucks getting a new animation, but if Krillin was on the banner, you wouldn't get animations anyway like that. So double ultras, the negative. I mean, that's kind of like within the meta. I think double ultras. I was putting it back right here. I mean, I got like a point for that. I don't think so. No new character mechanics. I agree. No new character mechanics. I guess KO guard. I guess I can give that. I can give KO guard though. I can give KO guard. I can give KO guard. Like on the pre-anime update, I hate the updated decks. I actually like it somewhat. What is this? Are you blind? Actually true. It's the positives and the negatives of the 7th anniversary. Alright, so let me just quickly explain this. So Dead Week's obviously a week where it's only a free-to-play character. We've had 4+ Dead Weeks this entire anniversary. That's pretty bad. Lack of Zenkais. We only have 1 LF Zenkai so far. That's pretty terrible. Lack of platinum equipment, like I said before. Nappa Vegeta, the LF should have either gotten a Zenkai or a Plat. The 2 free-to-play Namek Saga Ultra should have gotten new platinums. Obviously, I don't know why that was even a thought process for them. So that's already lack of platinum equipment. Another point too with the lack of Zenkai is that Saiyan Saga didn't get any Zenkais that actually help the units. Vegeta should have gotten the Green Rabbit Zenkai. I think that was pretty easily. Buff Saiyans, that could have been another Saiyan Zenkai buffer. I don't know why they didn't do that. The power creep. Power 1 basically got power creep out of the anniversary. Kaba sucks, Evo sucks, MEY got worse, Killer Khalifa's dead. Power 1 basically doesn't even exist right now in the current meta. You don't see UI Goku, you don't see Killer Khalifa, you don't see Evo, you don't see Kaba. Only part 2 and part 3 units you're seeing in PvP, and even then, TN's dead, Nappa's dead. So yeah, that also sucks. Then too, the units that did get equipment, Hit, Charlotte, those characters, basically they got swooped out the meta. They're not good anymore. Hit's dead, Go Frieza was trash from the beginning. Charlotte's nowhere to be seen. They basically power equip every unit that got a plat equip except Fiku at this point in the current meta, so that sucks. Part 1 as a whole is terrible. No mechanic, Amy Goku got leaked. Evo sucks, Kaba sucks. Half of part 1 was terrible from the jump. Yeah, that was pretty bad. And we had Dead Weeks too immediately after the review. That was trash. The meta right now is double ultras running around, either Frieza or Namek Goku together, or Frieza on one team, Goku on another team, alongside Kaioken Goku. That's basically the meta. Like I said before, UI doesn't exist. Like the TN Nappa don't exist anymore. Shouts were to be seen. Hit's dead, but Frieza's dead. UI is gone. KC's gone. Like, it's just a double ultra meta right now. The game objectively got worse optimization wise from part 2. The ground battles, the TOP stage in particular, niggas can barely play on that. Inputs don't work. The game be freezing. That's just bad. Yeah, so I think with everything there in regards to the negatives, that's I think the anniversary is made. I don't think it's terrible. I feel like a terrible anniversary is like, you know, 5th Annie, 4th Annie, 3rd Annie was horrific. 3rd Annie was terrible. 2nd Annie was even worse. Like, I don't like. The thing with 7th anniversary is that at worst, the 7th Annie is a top 3 anniversary in the game's history. 5th anniversary sucked. I don't care what anybody says. Go Frieza got buffed, ruined the game. Triple Z got both teams. Then part that comes around, Orange Piccolo is dog shit. He doesn't get buffed. That's terrible. UV comes out, he's solid. Rock at that, but part 2 and part 1 were bad. Kakaku turn got more out than part 1. I agree. That as well. So yeah, I think the anniversary was mid. I don't think I have any other negative to say. Number could again the same arena as Frieza as a negative? I don't think so. I think that's a strategic move on their part, given the fact that Namek Goku is more popular than Frieza. It only makes sense to incentivize people to summon on. Actually, hold on. Okay, hold on. The same way this is the plus for Frieza. I agree, actually, Daddy. I agree. I feel like the bigger issue with the banners is that there wasn't a complete overhaul for both banners. Either both banners have had triple rates or a ticket for like a ticket summon at the end of every rotation. I feel like no ultra banner format change is bad. Not for bad. I'll put that for sure. Yeah. Bad. Yeah. Yeah, for that. Like, This anniversary is so easy to fix. Hold on, let me make another That is so easy to fix, bro. Like, genuinely. How to fix it, man. It's so easy. Number one, you make Evo good. I don't give a fuck. You make Evo and Kaba good. Kaba better. That's the first part. Right? Boom. Right there. Then, Overdrive is added in part 1. Boom. Those two things already would have helped part 1 tremendously, in my opinion. I think that's the easiest change. For sure. Make Evo and Kaba better to match how good MEY and Killer Khalifa were. And you add Overdrive in part 1 to give us the illusion of a new mechanic, even though it's not really that different than Rising Rush, essentially. Right? And then when it comes to part 2, you make the game better optimized with ground battles. You add a new gameplay dynamic with ground battles. Or like I was saying earlier, or since you do the whole Saiyan Saga theme, you make a Vegeta actually go ape and actually have him on the ground. That would have made the allure of ground battles better. If we were like, oh shit, so to add giants to the game, we gotta have ground battles. We'd be like, okay, at least that's like something different gameplay wise, at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least that. Either you make ground battles actually change the gameplay somewhat, or you give us giants on grounds. It's simple as that. And part 2, you Zenkai Green Raditz for a Saiyan Zenkai bench. Plus, you either Zenkai or Plat Nappa Vegeta as well. Boom, simple. Boom, simple. No, I agree. I said the same thing too. Now when it comes to part 3 part 3, you restrict Namek, Goku, and Frieza. And Frieza to push team diversity. Right? Then you don't make Goku and Frieza directly counter Evo and MEY. That's also a bad thing too. I don't know why people aren't saying that, bro. Goku and Frieza literally counter MEY and Evo, kit-wise and color-wise too. That's really bad. That basically makes part 1 a waste at that point. If we're being real, bro. No, yeah, I agree, dude. I agree. I'm at that too. Next up, you... What should I put here? You give the free-to-play Ultras, the free-to-play Namek Saga Ultras, plat equips. That also has to be there too. For sure. Give them plat equips. And then you make the plats for Zenkai is good. Because Hit, Charlotte, and Gore Frieza are already power equipped during the end. So that sucks. So yeah, so how to fix 7th anime, you don't leak MEY and Evo. You make Evo and Kaba better. You add Overdrive to part 1. You make the game better optimized with ground battles for part 2. You add a new gameplay dynamic with ground battles, or you make it so that you have to use giants on the ground. You Zenkai Green Raditz for a Saiyan Zenkai buffer, a Green Saiyan Zenkai buffer, and you either Zenkai or Plat LF Nappa Vegeta. Then for part 3, you restrict Namek, Goku, and Frieza to push team diversity. You don't make Goku and Frieza directly counter your part 1. I don't know why. Nigga, why does Goku and Frieza directly counter part 1? Dude, part 1 is literally useless, bro. Like, you could have skipped part 1 and you'd have been fine, bro. At that point, you could have skipped half of part 1, Evo and Kaba already, and you're already good. That's already trash. But you see the whole thing at this point, because MEY is trending downward, bro. For sure. Then you give the Freely Plate Namek Saga Ultras Platinum equipment. Then you actually make the plats good. Because Hit Shout and Go Frieza already got power equipped. And number 3, why doesn't Goku and Frieza have a unique clash animation? Dude, chat, why the fuck does Goku and Frieza not have a unique clash where Frieza does the Nova Strike and Goku does the Kamehameha? Why it does not exist? Why does that exist, bro? Why add unique clashes in Power 2? Then for Power 3 you don't give us that. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Honestly, what are you doing? What are you doing, dude? We have to be better.